Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and today's video is going to be a collab video with my dear friend Kim. Her channel name is Hanging Out with Kim, and I call her my Kimmy Poo. And of course, I'm going to have her channel and her video linked in my description box. Kim's channel was Unboxing with Kim, right? And then it was Kim's Happy Place, and now it's Hanging Out with Kim, like I just said. And I love the name of her channel now. I mean, I've always loved the names of her channels, but I do think Hanging Out with Kim is awesome. So really fun that she has changed it up a little bit. Kim and I have done several collabs together. She is always an absolute pleasure and a dream to collab with. Things are just really easy. We get stuff planned out. Bada bing, bada boom. And also, Kim is one of my dearest friends. I absolutely adore Kim. We chat a lot on Instagram. I really wish that we lived closer so that we could like hang out. I would like to really be hanging out with Kim. That would be amazing. And so yeah, I was really excited that we decided to do another collab together. And this one is going to be a Would You Rather Summer Edition. She and I have done a lot of different Would You Rather questions, but because the day that we're uploading this is June 21st, which is the first day of summer, I came up with 20 questions for us to answer Would You Rather related. Most of these things I did pull off the internet, like I just typed in Would You Rather Summer questions, and the majority of these came from that. But I think I did add a couple of things I came up with on my own and kind of tweak things a little bit. And Kim sent me an amazing eyeshadow palette for us to use in our collab today. She has this palette already, and it is the Glamlite Cake palette. Isn't this so adorable? And I have wanted this palette for a really long time. So when Kim said that she'd sent me something and I opened up the box and saw it was this, I really was very excited and very happy. And I think I may have even cried a little bit because I was just so touched by her generosity and her kindness. So let's look at the beautiful color story here. And this definitely says summer to me. If I can hold it up. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So many fun colors in here. And I really want to focus on like doing a really summertime look. I'm trying not to blind you with the mirror. Let me pull that back. I don't want to break the palette, but and I'm thinking what I'm going to do is this side, like the oranges and pinks and yellows. That's just really what's, I mean, I could do this side too, but you know, I do a lot of blue and purple looks. So I think I'm going to focus on this side of the palette today. How fun. And like I said, we have the 20 Would You Rather questions to answer. I'm really excited to watch Kim's video, of course, see her look come together. And we're not doing any kind of like similar, I mean, whatever shades we want to use out of the palette, that's what we're going to be doing today. Like, obviously, we're not like assigned specific shadows to use. And I also really want to hear her answers to the questions, because a lot of times when I do these types of collabs with people, our answers are very similar, which is really cool. I have done my brows, and this eyelid is primed in the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 01. So let's get into this, right? Let's do it. So I think what I'll do is start off with this shade right here. This is called Dulce de Leche, and put that in my transition area. This is kind of like a burnt orange color. I just think it's really pretty. I'll grab a brush here and start into these questions. The first one is ice cream or popsicle? I would have to say ice cream. I do like popsicles though, I really do, but I don't really get popsicles often. We have these like plastic tubey things called Otter Pops that are full of popsicles, you know, like frozen ice that are flavored. They're also called Flavor Ice. And I love those. Those come in like these big like mesh bags, and I usually get those every summer, and my husband and I just wolf them down. What I do like to do is let the popsicle melt, and then I just drink the juice. Kind of weird. But primarily I would say I would get ice cream. And this is a gorgeous shade. I love it. The next one is tropical trip or camping trip. I've never been on a tropical trip before, ever. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. That's like on my bucket list, like the top of my bucket list is to go to Hawaii. One of my coworkers actually is from Hawaii, and we chat about his experiences growing up in Hawaii all the time, and it just sounds amazing. So I guess I would say, I mean, I would like to go on a tropical trip, but I love to go camping. I haven't been camping in a really long time. My husband and I are trying to figure out if we should go camping in the next couple weekends here, just trying to figure out where we can go, because we typically wait too long, and then of course the camping sites are all taken up. But yeah, I really do love to camp. It's really fun, and there's so many fun, beautiful places here in Oregon where you can camp. Let's go into a deepening shade. Now I'm looking at this red velvet shade and thinking that might be kind of fun. but I want to do more of like a bright summer look. So I think I'm going to go into peach right here and just put that in my outer V into my crease transition area a little bit. And let's go to the next question. Ocean or pool? Trying to see if I can find a brush here. And my stomach's growling. Oh, actually, I don't want that brush. Grab this one instead, my Eco Tools brush. I would say pool. The ocean scares me. It's beautiful, and we have obviously the Oregon coast here. I love to go there. It's wonderful, but I would never swim in the ocean. I have never swam in the ocean. I will go into this. Is beautiful. Holy cow, that is so pigmented and gorgeous. I will go like put my feet in the water and like wade out a little ways, like maybe up to my knees, but that's about it. I will not swim in the ocean. And the reason why is because when my mom was in high school, she and her friends would always go to the Oregon coast, and she decided to go, well, they would all go swimming out in the ocean. And one day she was out swimming in the ocean, and the undertow grabbed her and took her way out. I mean, way out into the ocean. And it scared the crap out of her. And I just remember her telling me that story when I was growing up. She told me a few times. And I just was like, yeah, no, never will I do that. That might be kind of dumb, but I just, And I love swimming in a pool. I used to swim quite often before COVID hit. For about, I think, a year, I was swimming very regularly or doing water aerobics at our local pool. And that was so fun. And I really want to start doing that again. I just haven't gotten around to getting my butt in gear and like renewing my, my membership at the pool. I need to do that because I really enjoyed that. And that's a really great way for me to exercise because I've had 4 back surgeries. That is so pretty. But of course I have that like crazy edge there. So I'm going to go back in with this brush and blend that out. The next one is bikini or one piece. How about a scuba suit? I would never wear a bikini. I mean, I used to wear a bikini when I was younger, but now, I'm just not down for a bikini anymore. Which, I mean, you know, I could wear a bikini, but no, thank you. I don't even wear shorts, so you know, bikini would be a little much for me. But I do have a couple of cute one-piece swimsuits that I got off Amazon that I was wearing when I was swimming, and they're nice. So yeah, I would say one piece. Strawberries or watermelon? I don't really like melon. Isn't that strange? My husband thinks that is so weird because he loves like honeydew melon, cantaloupe, watermelon, loves all of that. And he will go to the store quite often and get this big, huge tray, like different kinds of melon and pineapples and grapes and stuff. But yeah, I don't really like melon, but I love strawberries. Love, 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 love strawberries. And I love the smell of strawberries. I want to try to find a strawberry scented lotion. I used to have strawberry scented lotion when I was a little girl, and oh, I love that lotion. I don't remember what the name of the brand was. I'm sure it's long gone by now. That was eons ago. Let's see. Summer reading list or summer playlist? I don't know. I love to read and I love music. Could I do both? Could I like read my summer reading list and then listen to my summer playlist? I don't know. Let's go into a shimmer shade. I think I want to do all 3 of these today, right? That would look cool, I think. So I think what I'll do is start off with guava and put that here, and then I'll put carrot in the middle, and then I'll put, what is that? Banana. I was thinking it said Samana. Banana towards the front part of the lid. Let me grab a brush for that. But I would say, if I have to choose one, I would say summer reading list. And I used to always do that. Like I'd have like a big long list of books I was going to read for the summer, and I would like go on to Goodreads and I'd look at their recommendations and I'd be like, okay, and I'd read maybe 2 or 3 of the 20 books I had picked out. And lately what I've been reading is my true crime books, and I have a true crime episode that's coming on the 25th of June, and the book that I'm reading is a doozy. The whole case is a doozy. Oh boy, maybe one of the hardest ones I've done so far. I think it is. It's pretty unbelievable what goes on. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Straw bag or straw hat? I don't really wear hats that often. Do I own a hat? I wear my husband's hat sometimes, like if I look like a hot mess and need to like run to the store on a Saturday morning or run and go get us coffee. I will put his hat on, but I don't really have hats. Kim has a ton of really cute hats. She is my cute hat wearing friend. But, so I guess I would say straw bag. I'm not a huge purse person either. Actually, hold on just a second. Kim did a video not very long ago where she showed some purses that she picked up from a brand, and I can never remember the name of the brand. I'll link the website if I can remember what it is. I will remember what it is. I'll put that in my description box. And Kim knows what it is too, because she got like a, I don't know, like a connection to this brand, and she showed some of the purses that she got, and she had a code. And so I used her code and picked up a couple of the purses, and this is one of them. Isn't this cute? This little corduroy little purse, got this cute little handle. And then I have another one that I use every day. It's a larger tote bag. It's brown, but it's all the way downstairs, and I don't have it in me to go downstairs and get that. Let me show you the inside. Just got this one little slot here to put stuff in. But I thought that would be really cute to have, just, I don't know, just to have it and use it on occasion. I just haven't used it yet. I just am not a huge purse person. You know what I mean? Like, I see people with like designer purses and they just love them, and it's just not my thing. It's not my bag. So, but I guess if I have to choose, which I do, get on with it, Erica, I would say straw bag. So I'm just going to keep using the same brush. I'm going to clean it off on my little microfiber towel here, and let's go to the next question. Summer fling or long-term love? I'm going to go into carrot. When I was young, I would say summer fling, because I had some summer flings. Nothing too salacious or anything like that. Just, boys that I would think would be cute, and we'd, hold hands. And I think there was a neighbor boy named Jeremy that I just thought was so cute. And I think the summer before summer before my 7th grade year, I think we were boyfriend and girlfriend. And basically we would just like ride our bikes together and like go to the park, and who knows. That was fun though. He was a sweetheart. And then there was also a boy named Travis who lived near my friend Kimmy, another friend named Kimmy, who I would spend a lot of time with in the summers because she lived out on a farm. And Travis and I would like hold hands and, peck on the lips and thinking we were cool. And Kimmy thought he was so yucky. He was like her brother, So she was always like, why do you like him? Ugh. But, as an adult, I would say long-term love. I'm married. So, and it was funny because I was asking my husband these questions last night when I got to that part. He goes, summer fling, baby. I'm like, okay. So funny. He's like, well, I can have a summer fling with you. It's cute. So I'm going to clean this off. I think that looks okay. I'm going to go back and add some more guava because that kind of got swallowed up a little bit. And then I'm going to go into a banana and put that towards the front part. Let me answer another question. Sandals or barefoot? Sandals. I really don't like to walk around barefoot. I used to as a kid all the time, and I stepped on a nail when I was like 5 or 6. I also would ride my bike without shoes on, which my mother forbade me to do. Forbade me, whatever. And one day I was riding my bike with no shoes on and got my foot sucked into the spokes of my front tire. That was fun. I got in so much trouble for that. Like, my mom was happy that I was okay, but she was not happy that I had disobeyed her. So I typically will wear sandals around the house, all the time. Even, I don't know, or slippers, I guess. I wear slippers more often than sandals around the house, but yeah, I just don't really like to walk around barefoot. Oh, that is so pretty. Let's go to the next question. Outdoor movie or outdoor concert? I don't know. I've been to some outdoor concerts. I saw Harry Connick Jr. outdoors. That was amazing. Saw a few other outdoor concerts. Oops, I just dropped my foundation on the floor. But I've also been to outdoor movies, and those are really fun in the summertime. I don't know. Oh, I saw Bret Michaels outdoors too. He was really fun. Okay, I have to answer this. I guess I would say, let's just go with outdoor movie, right? Okay, I'm gonna go back into guava and just add a little bit more of that back into this eye look here. The next question is sun-bleached hair or freckles? I love freckles. I've always wanted freckles. I don't have freckles. My hair typically does get sun-bleached in the summertime, especially when I was a kid. It would be pretty blondie streaked because I would be outside constantly. That was back in the day where that's what kids did. They were just outside from the time they got up until the time they went to bed. Now I'm going to go back into peach and just add a little bit of that back in a little bit there. So yeah, freckles. I've always wanted freckles. My husband has the cutest freckles. My kids have freckles. I just miss the freckle train. I know you can, create freckles on your face with stuff, but I just don't do that. I do, though, want to add some brightness around the edge there. So I think I'm going to go into pineapple and put that down just kind of around the outside edge of the Dulce de Leche shade. Let's see, sundress or shorts. I don't wear shorts, so sundress, of course. I really do want to get myself a couple of sundresses, like longer sundresses. I don't really have any. I don't have any sundresses, do I? Do I have a dress? I have a couple dresses from when my daughter got married. I actually bought myself a dress initially, and it was so yucky. I hated that dress. And so then my aunt sent me a couple dresses that I picked one from, and then I wore the other one to her wedding shower, or no, rehearsal. God, geez, where's my brain? But yeah, I really do want to get myself a cute long sundress, kind of flowy, you know. I'm not really a flowy person, but I would like to have a really pretty summer dress this summer. That would be nice, or sundress. So now I'm going to do my lower lash line, and I promise I will finish answering these questions. I did pop some concealer on down here, my Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline in Ivory that's almost gone, and I am on a 6-month no-buy. But I did say, or I made some rules around this, that if I ran out of something like that, I could repurchase it. So I will be repurchasing that. And I'm going to go into my waterline first, and this is from Beauty Creations. This is in the shade Mango Tango. It's gorgeous, and I love these. They work so well on the waterlines. Let's go to the next one here. Summer camp with friends or stay home with family. Well, I mean, as a kid, I would have loved to have gone to summer camp. I never really went to an official summer camp, but in the 6th grade at the middle school that I went to, the entire 6th grade student body for a week went to this place called Sky Camp. It's called something else, but we called it Sky Camp. I can't remember what the actual name of it is now, but that was so much fun. Oh my gosh. They randomly assigned kids to different cabins. And then we had kids from the University of Oregon, well, the adults, but to me now they're kids, come and be our camp counselor advisor, stay in the cabin with us. And they were so fun, and we just had a blast. And we did all kinds of cool stuff. And one of the initiation things was that you had to lick a banana slug. And I did do that. And it tasted like root beer. So now I would say, though, I would stay home with family. I only want to go to summer camp. I mean, oh, maybe, but I'll say stay home with family. The next one is fishing or water skiing. I would have to say fishing. I'm going to kind of do a mix of things on the lower lash line here. Or actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to use these 2 shades on the lower lash line. Although, that's going to look weird. I'm going to look sick. Actually, you know what? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Let's start off with peach, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. I've been water skiing twice. And I have the worst genetics in my family. We all have bum joints and stuff. And I mean, obviously I've had 4 back surgeries. That was kind of hereditary. My biological dad's had, I think, well, I mean, I don't know now because I haven't seen him for years, but at the time when I knew him, he'd had 6 back surgeries. I mean, pretty bad. And my shoulders are also really weird, and so are my ankles. So one time when I was in high school, I had gone camping with my boyfriend and his family, and a bunch of our other friends from high school came with us to go camping. Super fun. And my boyfriend's mom had a water skiing boat. And so we all pile in, 5 or 6 of us, and we go out on this lake, 'cause that's where we were camping, was near a lake. And I'm going to water ski. Because I'd done it one other time before, and I was, kind of successful, not that great. Now I'm going to go into, let's go into pineapple and just kind of blend that out just a little bit. Anyway, so I'm all excited. I'm kind of nervous because I'm like, can I do this? I don't know. And, my boyfriend's there, and I'm trying to impress him and my other friends and stuff. So I get in the water, and you get all set and you say, hit it, and the boat takes off. Well, the boat takes off, and I get about halfway up on my skis, and my right shoulder dislocates and goes up over my life jacket and got stuck like that. So I fall off the skis into the water, and I was in so much pain. I mean, I was hysterical. I was in so much pain. And of course the boat's taken off, and I'm like, oh. And so anyway, I ended up just kind of calming down. And I remember taking my left hand and just shoving my shoulder off of the life jacket. That hurt so bad. And then we still had I don't know, 4 or 5 days left to camp. So I just kind of was really careful with my arm. And then I went to the doctor when I got home, and it was put in a little sling for, I don't know, 4 weeks, I think it was. And it healed. But I do remember hearing when I was younger that I probably should have surgery on my shoulder, and I never did. And it still acts funny. It still kind of clunks around in there. And like if I put my arms above my head when I'm sleeping, it'll start to dislocate and I have to wake up and jerk my arm back down. So I would say fishing. My husband loves to fish. We actually just went fishing together. Well, not kind of. I mean, he was trying to fish, but he didn't catch anything for a couple hours, a couple weekends ago. And I just sat and read my true crime book. Okay, so now I'm going to go into chocolate and put this down so it looks not quite like I have a sinus infection. I mean, this isn't that bad, but it's going to look weird as the day progresses. Life on a boat for the summer or live in a tree house. Live in a tree house. I think that sounds so fun. I mean, I could live in a boat too. I don't get seasick, and I've been on a boat several times. I've never been on a cruise. I've never been on a yacht, mostly just like fishing boats and small like water skiing boats or crab boats, that kind of thing. I did go on a commercial fishing boat once though. Anyway, I would love to live in a tree house. I just saw, and I cannot remember what state this is in. I think it's in California, but I just saw online, and I can't even remember how I found this place, but there's these cabins you can live in or stay in, not live in, stay in, that are in the trees, like these beautiful, elaborate, fancy tree houses. It's really expensive to stay there, from what I remember, but just beautiful, you know, how fun. Okay, the next one, and we're getting through these. Next one is be a lifeguard or a carnival ride operator. Carnival ride operator. I'm not gonna be a lifeguard. I don't think I could save anybody that was having an issue in water. No, thank you. I don't want that kind of responsibility. But I would love to put kids in a ride and just send that sucker spinning. You know, that would be so much fun. I would love that. The next question is, summer on a farm or in a big city? On a farm. I used to go to my friend Kimmy, my other friend Kimmy. I used to go to her farm. She lived on a farm every summer for, gosh, all through grade school into middle school. It was so fun. She had horses that we would ride, pigs, cows, sheep. No, she didn't have sheep. Her neighbor had sheep. I think she did have chickens. She had a couple geese. I mean, it was really fun. I love that. And every time I would leave to come home, I would cry. I hated leaving her house. I'm just going to take this brush and just kind of deal with that a little bit. The next one is really bad sunburn or get stung by a jellyfish. Really bad sunburn. I mean, that heals. I guess so does a bite from a jellyfish or a sting from a jellyfish. But I guess I would just rather be sunburned. I've had some really bad sunburns in my life. It's amazing I still have skin. I mean, I'm not kidding. I would just fry myself every summer. Horrible. Let's see. Ride a roller coaster or a water slide? That's hard because I like both. We used to have a place here in town called the Hydro Tubes that was really fun. This big, like, tubey water slide. But it was put together so crappily that kids were getting their arms and legs sliced open by the screws that were sticking out of the little tubes on the inside. Good. And I do think somebody broke an arm or a leg, so they took it down. And we also have a place here in Oregon called Oaks Park, which is a amusement park, and they have a really fun roller coaster. So I guess I would say roller coaster. And then the last question here, we got there, you guys. Crowded beach or deserted island? Deserted island. I watch movies where there's a crowded beach because in Oregon, the Oregon coast, I mean, yeah, it does get kind of crowded, but not like it does like in Florida or California where there's like big, huge beaches. Just because the weather, I would say, in Florida and California on the beach is more conducive to people. Like the Oregon coast, you never know what you're going to get. But I see movies or documentaries where there's all these people and they're all, and I think, how could you, I don't think I could enjoy that. People just packed right next to each other all over the beaches. Couldn't do that. So yeah, I'd say deserted island. I think that would be really fun. So I am basically done with this eye look. I'm going to go off camera, do my other eye, my face, my hair, and I will come back. I am back, and this is the finished look. I love how this look turned out. I really do think it says summer. Love the eyeshadow palette. Kim, thank you so much for sending me that palette. It is gorgeous and so fun that we both have it now so we could use it today for our collab. And of course, I'm going to show it to you again and talk to you about what I think about it. But before I get there, let me show you just a few things I threw on my face for my finished look. For my lipstick, I did use the Revlon Super Lustrous Bullet Lipstick in the shade Kiss Me Coral. I just think this is such a beautiful shade, and I got a set of these lipsticks at TJ Maxx a while back. These are kind of old, but they still work really, really well, and I just thought the shade would look good with the eye look. For my upper lid liner, I did use the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Super Slim, blah, felt tip liner in brown. I thought because I used brown on my lower lash lines that the brown on the upper lid would look better, maybe a little less harsh than black. And I love this liner. Sometimes it doesn't work that great, but today it was a total champ and worked great. And then for my mascara, I did use the Banger mascara from Makeup Mecca. My friend from Instagram, her name is Linda. She lives in Sweden. She sent this to me with a bunch of other makeup a while back, and I just love this mascara. It's wonderful. So now let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. The Glamlite Cake palette that Kimmy Poo sent to me. Absolutely gorgeous. I love Glamlite, really do. They're one of my favorite brands now. I'm so glad that I've tried several of their palettes now. The shades that I used, I felt like worked great. The mattes blended beautifully, very pigmented. The shimmers are stunning, very vibrant, applied easily and beautifully, and really fun to create this look today. And I cannot wait to use this palette again and again and again. I am going to be doing, I believe, maybe not a full month's worth. I'll probably pepper in other types of videos, but I do want to do a month where I'm doing multiple looks videos. And this is going to be a palette that I'm going to be pulling in for that video series. And I just love it. I love the packaging. I just think that Glamlite is such an awesome brand. They have so many fun palettes, beautiful color stories, and their quality is incredible. And like I said at the beginning, of course, I'm going to have Kim's channel and her video linked in my description box. If you guys have not yet checked out Kim, go check her out. If you dig her, subscribe to her. She is just amazing. She's a wonderful creator, does a lot of really fun things on her channel. And of course, she's one of my dearest and most special friends. I love Kim, and it's always such a pleasure to collab with her. I cannot wait to watch her video and see what shade she used out of the palette, watch her look come together, and of course, listen to the answers of her questions. And if you guys have a channel and you'd like to do the Would You Rather Summer Edition, I will have all the questions listed in my description box. Go check them out and then do this on your channel. Make sure that you tag Kim and I so that we can watch and listen to your answers. And if you don't have a channel and you want to answer these questions, please do so in the comment section. That's always fun to see how people answer things. And I always like to hear what my collab partner is going to say and see how we differ, how we're the same in different areas. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your lives to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash that like button, and of course, comment down below in the comment section. I love, love, love to chat with you guys there. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video. But in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye.
Drop it.